Hey, Dr. Mark, I have this crazy question I want to ask you. My whole family got sick, and I don't know how it happened, but I didn't even get sick. Isn't that weird? How many people have dealt with something like that? How many of you have been where your whole family, like literally in your household, all of you are sick, but you are the lucky one? You are the golden ticket, Willy Wonka, just lucky person who just somehow skate through, maneuvered through the germs perfectly and made sure, boom, I didn't get sick. I'm going to tell you why that is. I'm Dr. Mark Humbert with Proactive Chiropractic Group, and I have seen this, heard this. It's happened to me. It's not happened to me. Whatever. But I get it a lot. And so I'm like, people are always so amazed. Like, I don't know how it happened. And I'm thinking to myself, I know. All right, I have an idea. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I think it makes sense, but, this is obviously my video, and so I believe that. But let's see if I can make it make sense for you. Okay? So, this is going to mind blow you. All right? I hope people aren't looking at this. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. I am, by the way. Let me tell you this. Germs, right? Anything, right? Bacteria, viruses, fungus, parasites, I don't know. Whatever you consider a germ. Germs don't cause disease. Stay with me. Hold on. Let that marinate for a second. Mind blown, right? Stay with me, though. Stay with me. I'm not as crazy as you think. Just stay with me, please. Okay. Germs don't cause disease. Well, I should say this. It needs one more thing. Okay? Germ by itself, no. No, just putting a germ, having it in your hand, it's not going to do it. Okay? A germ needs an environment to thrive in. Okay? What does that mean? It means your body. That's the environment. It needs that environment to thrive, right? It needs the environment within you to be stable for the germ, that is, stable so it can thrive and it can take over and make you sick, right? But. So wait, first off, that's a big deal right there. Just let that marinate for a second. A germ by itself does not cause disease. A germ needs an environment to grow. It needs soil, right? It needs something to grow. It needs to be a good soil, just like plants. If you don't have good soil, you're probably not going to get what you want. So, what does that mean, though? Well, if you're someone who, consistently understands the immune system, all right, our immune system is our first and very powerful line of defense for anything that comes into our body that's foreign. It's our first line of defense, okay? So when a germ comes in, if your immune system is weak, you are like perfect for a germ, a virus, or anything to come in, set up shop, and just go after you, okay? But if your immune system is strong, if you're doing things that help boost your immune system, you've now made the environment not suitable for that germ, meaning those fighters, that attack mode that it'll go in will kill off the germ and you won't get sick. See, we're around germs all day long. All day long. It's all around us. Right? You can't get away from it, okay? But it's a matter of who's taking care of their immune system. Right? This is what I preached during last year's COVID and even into now, since obviously COVID's still around. Okay, we're March 31st, 2021. We are in a time in which we are extremely fearful of germs. Right? We're wiping everything down. We're making sure we're very cleanly, which I'm not saying is bad. We should all have good hygiene. But there is a thing of going too far. But again, another video for that. So this is my thought process, okay? So keeping your immune system strong, let me just give you little things here, right? So like supplementation. is huge for keeping your immune system strong, right? Like vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc. I mean, there's plenty other ones than that, but like those are the main ones. Taking those and understanding how much you need and knowing specifically for you where those levels are inside of you and understand what you need to do for that. That's important, right? Exercise. Most people don't do it. And I don't mean like go to a gym. I mean movement. I mean consistent movement. I mean, gym is great too. But that helps build our immune system up. Nutrition, eating well. You don't have to be perfect. But most people are not even close to being perfect, right? We're one of the fattest countries in the world. So eating that. Stress, decreasing it, which is very difficult nowadays. Decreasing our stress is huge. The more we're under stress, the more our immune system tanks. So doing things that make us happy, limiting things that make us stressful, right? What else? Why am I not, getting off the top of my head and thinking about these things? But anyways, those are one of the top major 3, 4, 5, 6 things that you can do consistently to help. Sleep, by the way, that was another one. Sleep. People don't get sleep. It's amazing. That's your recovery. That helps boost your immune system. But these things are helpful. There's many other things that can be helpful to your immune system, but at least I'm going to tell you a few right there. Now, if you can be honest with yourself, are you doing any of those consistently? Are you? You're setting yourself up for failure. Just because, and by the way, let me disclaimer this, okay? Just because you do all those things too doesn't mean you're never going to get sick. That's not what it means. It means that you are now putting your body in a better situation to fight off what it is that's going to be potentially attacking you. You might get sick, but maybe you kill it pretty quickly, so you're not sick as long as other people would be, right? I mean, if you look at just, COVID, right? And this really goes for everything. I don't know why I would just say COVID other than it's what's happening now. Any sickness, flu, anything, it always harms the immunocompromised. People with weak immune systems. All right, that could be the old, but it could be the young too. It could be anybody. Whoever has a weak immune system, it can attack 100%. So during like the flu season, right, and now COVID, I've upped all those things, right? How many of you, and I don't want to judge. I just, when I see it on TV, it really just mind boggles me because, most of the time, I think maybe now a year through, or maybe it was 6 months through, but it's still not talked about in a way that should be talked about on a daily basis. Like how many of you guys are concentrating on your immune system versus, right? I think I saw this. Alcohol sales are skyrocketing, right? Like we're eating like crap because we're so stressed out that's what we do, right? As human beings, we eat worse when we're stressed, okay? These two things, and by the way, I drink too, all right? I don't, I try to, moderation. So all these things that I'm saying, I just want you to know, it's like I'm not perfect over here, but I did make sure that I did it in moderation. How many of you are doing it in moderation? How many of you right now, right? There's a thing I keep hearing people say like the Rona 15 or the something like that, like you gained 15 pounds during COVID. I mean, be honest. How many of you have gained a weight and not just like 5 pounds? I'm talking like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Probably a ton, I'm assuming. Guess what you're doing? You're setting yourself up for failure. You're putting your odds at a greater scale, greater risk of getting sick for anything. This goes without COVID. This goes any other year previous from COVID. You are putting yourself in a territory where your body is weakened, and if you do come in contact with the germ, it will then have the environment to thrive, and you will be sick. All right? But what I wanted to get out of this is one, telling you that a germ doesn't cause disease, that it needs the terrain, it needs an environment to thrive in, so it does need something else, okay, which is your immune system, your body, right? The stronger it is, the better off you will be to fight it, okay? And the other thing that I wanted to get, people's mindset around is you're in control more than you think you're in control, right? We think we need outside things to help us out. Now, again, I don't want to get too deep into like masks and social distancing, okay? But your number one thing that you should be concentrating on and continuing even after COVID, but right now too, is your immune system one, everything else, whatever level, whatever number you want in that, okay? But focus on things. Listen, we got Google. I'm not a huge fan, but we have Google, and they should be able to tell you what things can I do to boost my immune system. And I guarantee some really solid things, simple things will help you out. You're in more control of fighting this, anything, than you think you are. How does that make you feel? Doesn't that like liberate you a little bit? Doesn't that set up some confidence in you? Like, I just feel like the fear is so strong, as if we don't have control over this in some way, shape, or form. Okay? In some way. We have more control than you think you have. It's just you have to take action. You have to start understanding what health is about. You have to start understanding how important your immune system is to fighting off anything and what you need to do to help it. It can be small. You don't have to go crazy. This doesn't have to be something like, oh my gosh, it's too much to think about. Dr. Mark, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It doesn't have to be that way. You just need to know some simple things first, right? Like I said, supplement, nutrition, exercise, de-stressing, sleep. Like, just start there. That's pretty simple, I think. Anyways, I hope this, I really do hope this gave you confidence. I think that's the big thing that now I'm starting to feel right now. It's just like, I want people to understand that they're in more control. They build that confidence. You got this. You really do. Anyways, if you guys have questions, concerns, thoughts, post it. Give me a question. I want to help you out. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope that everyone is excited for the future. I hope everyone is ready to rock and roll and have a great, great year. I know I am. And if you guys need anything, just let me know. Have a great day.